Hello, hello, hello. You all come in this Friday morning. Happy Friday to you all. Hope my phone is adjusted, but I'm just sitting in my car, um, taking some notes, and I want to share with you all these notes. And they are not in the book, right? They're just kind of inspired by the book that I'm reading. So I'm reading this book, The Millionaires of Genesis, right? And again, these notes, good morning, everyone, are not in this book, but it's a great book to read if you are a person who believes in biblical spiritual prosperity. So this book is The Millionaires of Genesis, right? The Millionaires of Genesis by Catherine Ponder, and it's about millionaires in the Bible: Adam, Abraham, Melchizedek, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, one female, Ruth, one female. That's why I'm coming out with my book, Woman Thou Art Wealthy. I'm going to share more wealthy women in the Bible, and even women in like the woman in Second Kings whose husband had died, right? I think it's a little dark. That use her credit to invest to get wealth. So good morning to you all as you all are coming in. And again, this is not in the book. These are just some notes that I'm taking in the book, right? But this book is really, just opening my mind to some things to take these notes, right? To these things. Yeah, Queen Gwen, I hope your cash flow has increased, Gwen. It's one of the things that you said that you were wanting. And I hope my phone angle is not bad. Yes, there are millionaires in the Bible, and not just men. There were rich and wealthy women. So that's why I'm writing "Woman, Thou Art Wealthy" book. Seems like my phone is darkening. Let me cut my. Well, that's not helping because I'm in the sunlight. But yes, that's why I'm writing a woman. And you grew up in church, right? Wow. And you all are right. Yes. Musha from Africa, the richest man ever. And what did he mainly possess was gold, right? Gold. The richest man ever, his main possession was gold. And Lord, I'm learning so much for you, child, that I like. Okay, well, you're really going to love what I'm about to get into, even though my phone looks a little dark, but we're going to go with it. So these are some notes that I took that I'm going to share with you all, right? And so hit like and hit share, right? Number one, what millionaires are doing right now to prepare for this crisis, also known as the Great Depression, right? The Great Depression 2.0. Good morning, everyone. And then Periscope, make sure that you pump these hearts and invite your followers. I really would like for more Periscope people to get in and tune. Number one, and so I'm going to compare to what happened during the Great Depression to now, 2021, today's age, right? Because history, even the Bible says history may not repeat itself the exact same way, but it often rhymes. And that's just, I'm paraphrasing it. But the Bible talks about history repeating itself. So, number one, have multiple checking accounts, right? During this crisis in 2021, during the Great Depression, all banks closed, right? They had a bank holiday, all banks closed, and people could not get possession of their money out of the bank's account. So one of the very first things you need to do, people, is you need to have multiple checking accounts. What if you want out of one checking account and you're not allowed to? So have multiple, at least. Now, millionaires have about 18 bank accounts, right? So at least have, it looks so dark. Let me just go live. My phone looks so dark. So at least have 5 or more, right? If you're a middle class, 5 or more banking accounts. You want 5 or more banking accounts. Again, during the Depression of the 1930s, all banks were closed, and it took some people, they could not pull their money out that day, and they called it a bank holiday. They closed the banks, people went bank runs. And then also, it took some people up to 5 years to recuperate their funds out of the bank account. Thank you so much, Nicole, Perspective Queen, for the $24.90 super. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Another thing why I push silver, gold, Bitcoin, right? Silver on is because you can keep these outside of the banking system. And keep these outside. I was just researching and studying this morning how silver can go up to $1,000 an ounce this year in 2021. This year, $1,000 an ounce. Silver can go as high as $1,000 an ounce. Right now, silver is at $30 an ounce. So, I silver versus gold. Love gold as well because gold is an attractor of wealth. Gold, you take the L out, is God's money, right? Um, Gold is a spiritual money, right? I've heard multi-millionaire Kiyosaki always reference. For example, if you want $1,000 more cash flow, always keep $1,000 of pure gold near you, 24, 22 karat gold, right? However, you have to understand that in the 1930s, governments did make it illegal for people to own. They did confiscate people gold and made it illegal for people to own. And so, will that happen again? No. However, if you have gold in form of jewelry, it cannot be confiscated. And I'm not talking about 14 karat gold. I'm talking about pure gold, 22, 24 karat. It's like, Mr. T used to wear gold. All wealthy, rich and wealthy people possess gold. Also, silver cannot be confiscated because it's both a monetary use and industrial use. So silver, especially going into 2021, 2023, will be used for green energy as well. So do not think that you cannot expect silver to be at least $1,000 an ounce. Right now, $30 an ounce, right? So silver and gold are attractors of wealth, but silver is twofold use: is monetary use and industrial use. We are shifting from oil into a green energy, solar energy space, right? Will be used twofold. So, and silver, you don't have the risk of being confiscated because of that, right? So silver can give you 1,000% return on investment. Now, a lot of people buy silver as a store of value against new money being created, new currency. The more that's printed out, the less you'll be able to purchase, the more the dollar will lose its purchasing power. So the dollar is being devalued, right? The dollar is being devalued. And again, silver, gold, Bitcoin, you can keep outside of the banking system, right? Another secret: rich and wealthy people have multiple streams of income, people. If you all think that you can live off one stream of income in one bank account during this crisis, Great Depression 2.0, cannot happen. You are going to have to add income streams, right? If you, for example, have limited capital, you're not be able to invest to the point where you can last this Great Depression for years. This will not be something that's going to happen in 2021, and then after a year, the economy will go back to normal. No. This Great Depression will last years. The Great Depression of the 1929, 19 years. So you are going to have enough capital to invest, right? For example, if someone made thousands off of GameStop stock, they had to invest thousands. And another thing I want you all to understand too, the market will crash. You're going to see another great crash in the stock market. It is going to crash. That's going to include if you're an employee, your 401k, pensions. The stock market will crash. After all of this stimulus is printed out and the market manipulation has been done, the stock market will only have zombie accounts, right? Fake accounts, stock, right? They did a short squeeze. It was no reason why the price of the stock should have been $2. They sell physical gaming products, right? The company was about to go bankruptcy because more of the gaming products are digital and online. It was no reason other than manipulation. So the people show or exposed to stock market now more than ever that is really hyped off emotion and manipulation. They really showed you that the stock market was the real bubble and not cryptocurrency. And a lot of people in stocks would say Bitcoin is a bubble or cryptocurrency is a bubble. It will burst. But they're not telling you that the stock market was exposed yesterday, that it's really built on hype and manipulation, and that these companies and businesses overprice these stocks and the PE ratio, and it's just zombie companies. So the stock market, after the stimulus printing has been done, it will crash. So that means you need to be looking to position yourself with your 401ks and pensions, right? 401ks and pensions. Let me see what else. What are my other notes? You must have multiple streams of income. Most people don't have the capital to invest. You must have the capital. This is why I was paying interest rates. They the work by silver now. And I saw I can't get this. Now it's all out of a lot of the sites that where to get silver from. But